The group arrived at Crestview Country Club just as the sun was setting, casting a golden glow over the manicured lawns and elegant entrance. The ballroom was breathtaking, twinkling fairy lights draped from the ceiling, tables adorned with delicate floral arrangements, and a dance floor waiting to be filled with students celebrating the end of an era. Emma felt like she was in a dream. She and Noah entered the ballroom hand in hand, greeted by the cheers of their classmates. They quickly found their table and settled in, the excitement building as more students arrived, all dressed to impress. The night started perfectly. Emma and Noah danced to slow songs, holding each other close, while Sophie and her date Jake took over the dance floor, pulling everyone into their orbit with their energy. Rachel, always the social butterfly, flitted between groups, making sure everyone was having a good time. For a while, everything was just as Emma had imagined. They laughed, they danced, and they took countless photos to capture every moment. But as the night wore on, Emma noticed something was off. Sophie, who had been at the center of every joke and dance, had suddenly disappeared. At first, Emma wasn't too concerned. Sophie was known for her unpredictable nature. She could have easily slipped away for a quick prank or to catch her breath. But as the minutes ticked by, Emma's unease grew. She texted Sophie, expecting a quick reply, maybe even a playful jab about worrying too much. But there was nothing. The minutes turned into an hour, and still, Sophie hadn't returned. Emma's worry turned into annoying fear. She glanced around the ballroom, trying to spot Sophie's red dress in the crowd, but it was nowhere to be seen. She turned to Noah, who was chatting with Jake, and interrupted, her voice shaky. "Have you seen Sophie?" she asked, trying to keep her voice steady. Noah frowned, sensing her anxiety. "I thought she was with you," he said, his eyes scanning the room. Emma shook her head, trying to tamp down the panic rising in her chest. "She's not answering her phone," she said, showing him her unanswered text. "It's been almost an hour." Noah's expression darkened. He knew Sophie well enough to know that she wouldn't just disappear without saying something. "Let's go find her," he said, taking Emma's hand. The two of them began to search the venue, retracing their steps, checking the restrooms, the coat check, even the parking lot, but there was no sign of Sophie. They ran into Rachel, who had also started to notice Sophie's absence. "Maybe she's with Jake," Rachel suggested, but when they found him, Jake was alone, looking confused and worried. "I thought she went to the bathroom," Jake said, clearly unsettled. "She said she needed some air and would be right back."